Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Skarloey Railway. I'm Skarloey. This is Peter Sam, Duncan, and Freddie. And
Hello.
Hello.
And Duke, of course.
Oh?
Duke?
To me, but it seems that this Duke is sleeping.
Don't worry. I get this, guys. Improv, wake up!
Lost it.
What's going on?
That was so amazing. How you woke up. It was so amazing how you woke up.
What's going on?
Goodness. Good. We're having a
Wake
live
up,
stream.
Boiler sludge. It's time for the stream.
What? A stream? But there isn't a stream near us. Last time I checked.
No.
Please, someone else explain.
We're talking about a live stream.
Huh?
Oh,
We discovered
It caught.
Hold on. Everybody's talking at once. I can't keep up with you. One at a time, please. Thank you.
Tell him, Peter Sam.
Grandpa, we're live. Everyone is watching us right now. About 36 viewers right now, and well, you know, live. Say something, Duke.
Oh, I see. So that's why there's a microphone in front of me. Okay.
right.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Duke, the Mid-Solar engine. Well, former Mid-Solar engine, I guess you could say. But how are you doing today?
Oh, well, I'm just fine. In fact, I'm practically new here.
Wait a second. I don't recognize you. Are you a new coach?
Oh, yes.
Well, yes,
Hello.
I am. My name is Susan. My name is Susan, and I'm brand new here. And I apologize if I don't know either of you, but if you would kindly, yes, introduce yourselves like what Duke has done, I would be greatly appreciated.
Of course, madam.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Fearless Freddie. I'm the fastest engine in the hills.
I see.
I'm Duncan.
Sorry about
Go ahead, please.
I'm Skarloey. The railway music, of course.
I see.
Well, my name is Peter Sam. Well, before I was called Peter Sam, I was been called Stewart. I used to work at the Mid-Solar Railway with Grandpa and Falcon, Sir Handel. Speaking of which, where is Sir Handel anyways? Oh, by the way, be careful with Sir Handel because he could claim, like any coach, to be cattle.
You know, the last time I heard of Falcon, he was at the quarry.
Let me guess.
Oh, yeah?
A little blunderbuss, I guess? Crash into the steamworks wall again?
I hope not.
They just needed some engines up at the quarry to collect the slate.
Speaking of which, should it be Luke doing that by now?
I think
Wait, what's... You guys work at a quarry now?
I wasn't aware we had a new quarry.
Yeah, I've been
yes.
gone for a long time.
But we've been talking about this for ages. I mean, we told you everything about the Blue Mountain Quarry.
Oh, yes, right, sorry. My memory's a little bit fuzzy.
I don't think he told me.
I tell you what, Grandpa, if you're getting old right now, we should take care of you in case you keep losing your mind or what.
Oh, shut up, Stuart. I'm not that old.
Oh,
That's no way
dear.
to speak to your elders. That's no way to do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's quite all right, Stuart. You know I'm just teasing.
Besides, I'm actually the oldest engine on Sudor, so
First
really?
oldest to
What?
be exact.
me before you.
Wait, hold on. I thought the oldest was the Handel.
And I thought the original number 7.
Got everything mixed wrong.
Yes, I've heard tell from my driver that those blasted TV producers got their facts wrong in a few seasons or so, but they're slowly, from what I've heard, they're slowly starting to regain their continuity, I think.
And I heard that.
Oh.
And I heard the original number 7 was called Ivo Hugh, but where is he?
You know, I think
He must be pulling passengers.
Who is
Yeah.
that?
Ivo Hugh was
Number 7, you was. You were not number 7, Freddie. I'm so sorry to tell you that.
yes.
Everyone was starting to get questions. No.
That's okay. I don't really care what number I am.
You know, now that I remember correctly, weren't you the number 7 on the Mid-Soto Railway, Freddie?
Yes, I actually was.
Oh,
yes.
There's a question for you. It's from Rhode Island Film.
Yes, but I don't remember him working at the Mid-Soto.
Well,
Oh, really? Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. You came to the railway shortly after. Well, allow me to explain. You see, Freddie used to work here before you came here, Stuart. And back then there was a different number 4, but then shortly before you and Falcon came to the Mid-Soto, our manager had to relocate Freddie and the original number 4 and 3 to another railway. Possibly.
Yeah.
Wait, was that an aluminum works? I can't remember. But that's why you've never seen Freddie before while you were on the Mid-Soto.
Oh, I see.
That's right. I remember when I was brought back to Solder. I remember Thomas brought me back.
ooh, speaking of remembering things, Duke, you've got a question.
Oh, really? Yes. What is
From
it?
Island of Suro Films 2018. Duke, do you remember Smudger?
Oh,
Who's
dude.
this Smudger?
Yes.
Who's
Everybody always asks me that question. Yes, I do
Who-
remember Smudger.
Well,
Who's Smudger?
Wait, was it Smudger the potential generator, or was that Stanley? Wait, I'm getting confused right here.
Yes.
Stanley? I thought he was a standard gate engine.
Oh, no, not that Stanley. The Stanley you're thinking about is the standard gauge engine. That Stanley is quite nice. He deserves a warm welcome. No, I'm talking about the Mid-Soto Railway Stanley, the one that's a narrow gauge Stanley. He came before Smudger, and he was turned into a pumping engine. Smudger was turned into a generator.
Well, what did that Stanley do wrong?
Well, he pretty much behaved the same way as Smudger, ironically enough. It was an ironic coincidence that the both of them had very similar personalities, even though they were different bases.
Wait a minute. You said he was turned into a generator?
that's right.
Oh boy. Dookie. I've got something to tell you.
What is it, Freddie?
Well, I was on my way back to see you guys again after so many years. I passed this building, and I saw an engine in there. Was that Smudger?
Well, what did he look like?
He was small. He had a very small face, and he was lime green.
Oh, yes, that was Smudger.
Is
That was Smudger?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Peter Sub. That was Smudger.
Wait. Is Smudger still at the Mid-Soto Railway after they closed down for me?
I heard everything got torn up by then, but by the time they found Duke, because when they found him, everything was mud, rain, and everything tore over and everything, and it covered everything with grass, and it took a long time for them to find Duke. Well, coincidentally, it was an accident when they found him, but it took a long time for them to get to Duke's door on the track.
Yes.
So I doubt they would have found Smudger, and if they did, everything would have stopped working by then.
Well, you know what they say. Don't believe fake news.
Wait a minute. Don't wait. Oh, go ahead, Skarloey. Sorry.
You from Dank Buck, whatever it is. Remember the time you left the refreshment lady behind?
Oh,
what?
I remember that.
Well,
I remember that.
Oh,
That sounds crazy.
yes.
heard this story.
I was getting a bit cocky like Sir Handel, but at least I was brave enough to charge through a storm. Let's see. I did not break a spring. I was like bouncing around like those standard gauge engine. So
Wait, hold on. You know when you mentioned Peter Sam? Wasn't that the time you were fighting with Henry?
Yes, because I didn't know Henry was just joking around with me.
Did Henry apologize to you afterwards, or did he not?
He seems to forget about that little joke because, well, I mean, he seems because he likes to joke around, and then after when I found out he was teasing me, he left.
Oh, that's
well, more embarrassing than Duke, just playing his little joke back at the Mid-Soda Railway.
A lot seemed to have happened before I came to Soda.
Hold up. What was that you just said, Stuart?
Well, nothing.
Huh?
Grandpa, you must be hitting something, okay?
Wait a minute. I'm confused. Is his name Stuart or Peter Sam?
It's Peter Sam, but I don't know why Duke is calling me Stuart.
Well, let me explain. Stuart was his name when he was on the Mid-Soda Railway, but for old time's sake, I still like to call them by their former names, even if they no longer call themselves by it. It's just something I like. It's just something to help me remind me of the good old days.
And in the good old days, me as a hand like to call him Grandpa.
And I still remember that. But
anyway,
mind.
Have we got any more questions?
Sam, from Jacob Hayes.
Yes.
What's your favorite holiday of the year?
Favorite holiday? Oh, well, I love Christmas. I love the snow. I love the children smiling, and then I'm passengers, and it's snowing, and being with my friends. It's just wonderful.
Christmas is such a lovely holiday.
I really enjoy Christmas too.
Oh, there you are, Susan.
Well, I've been standing here the whole time. I can't go anywhere anyways. I'm a coach.
No, it's just, sorry, it's just you haven't been talking much. Are you okay?
Well, I'm fine. It's just
probably a quiet coach. Probably right.
Well, she is relatively new. In my experience, some new engines can tend to get a bit shy when they're around new engines that they've never met before.
Exactly.
Well,
rolling stock.
Yes, that's pretty much the same case here.
Anyway, have you got any questions for me? I'm interested.
Let down in the dark.
From Andrew Liogo. Duncan, why do you like rock and roll?
Question all the time. Question all the
rock and roll?
What on earth is that?
It's just nickname that Duncan was called by his crew because he rocks, he rattles, he rivets. I mean, on the tracks.
I'll explain since it was my accident that I had years ago. Let's just say I got too big for my buffers, and I thought I could, like you said, do that and rattle and roll and rock and do whatever I wanted on the track. Taking my passenger train, and it took mostly the passengers and the workmen to put my front wheels back on the tracks. And
you don't still do that, do you?
No, I stopped doing that years ago. I learned that. I learned from that day.
Well, that's good to hear. Otherwise, you would have ended up like Stanley and Smudger.
I remember
that would never suit his grace.
I remember Sir Handel telling me this story, and I actually remember the Fat Controller actually threatened to cut him down to size.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on, don't you mean the thin?
I heard everything actually.
Don't you mean the thin controller?
Yes.
Well, it was the Fat Controller in the TV series.
Yes, well, unfortunately, even in its early days, the TV series still had several continuity errors.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Freddie. Sometimes you should. Sometimes you just should. It's just sometimes you shouldn't believe everything you read or watch on television or something.
Duncan got cut up the size. I mean, after all, we did see the last time we saw him was season 12, but then 2017 he completely changed. I mean, I guess the thing was fart controller just kept his promise.
Yeah, you see, after season 12, they just don't show me anymore, and it really made me upset. I was like, "You're firing
They
me?"
started showing us again in season 16.
Don't worry, Freddie. I mean, like at least, but you're not the only one. I mean, look at Mighty Mac. They were shoot out of the series.
You think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
bad? Take a look at me. I haven't been shown on the screen for nearly 20 years, and they still don't show any interest in coming and having me back.
And we're still having hope for you to come back, as well as Boko. However, I have my doubts that will happen because of big adventures going to be happening.
Oh yes, I heard
Okay,
about
looks
that.
like I'm
It was
getting
something.
Oh, yes.
It was something
I think
related to Thomas. Something related to Thomas traveling around the world.
I think my driver told me something about that. I'm not sure how this will work, but I'm very interested in seeing it for myself.
Well,
Um,
it's teamwork on this railway that counts, not moving pictures on the television.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I suppose you're right.
People should
any
have a
more
chance to-
questions?
Well, I've
Here's
seen
one.
a few.
Another one from Jacob Hayes. To everyone, do Gordon and James still tease you about being so small? Well,
Wait.
I don't remember Gordon and James or James ever teasing us for being small.
Wait a gosh darn minute. Who are Gordon and James again?
Gordon and James are two standard gauge engines who work for the Northwestern Railway, and they are one of the most, well,
Between two of
they
them.
mean well, but sometimes
Wait a
they
minute.
like to get too big for their own wheels.
Wait a minute. Is
One thing
Gordon
they never-
are Gordon and James those big engines, like one's blue, one's red, and one is number 4 and one is number 5?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
But
I've heard.
it
I actually had an encounter with James not too long ago. In
Oh,
season 11,
really? Do tell.
in season 11, I remember this story where I actually had to find this bell, and James and I kind of got into a bit of a teasing argument.
Hmm.
Puff, I have a question that's asking you that how long have you been sleeping in your shed when you were buried like in the mid-Soto?
You know, honestly, I can't really remember. I've been asleep in that shed for so long, it felt like only 30 seconds had passed when I last closed my eyes, but I know I can't really remember. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, look on the bright side, Doug. At least you didn't have Peter Sam as your alarm clock.
Well,
Oi!
I think it was actually 20 years that you were buried under that shed, from what Peter Sam and Sir Handel told me.
Oh, really now?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they are right.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yes, I remember.
Is there any more
that
questions for me?
you were right.
Oh, I see a question for all of us. It's from
What?
Streamline Thomas 175. To everyone, do you think that George the Steamroller is going to be rude to all of you?
He always
I
is.
don't know who this George is, but perhaps
I've
you
heard
do.
of it.
Not the steamroller. Okay, let me explain. George is
Who's
like steamroller who likes to rebel against railways. He always like to say, railways are no good, turn them into roads, pull them up and turn them into roads. Surprisingly, Sir Handel
Scuffle with the Handel.
tackled with George.
Oh, I've heard all about this.
didn't Sir Handel have?
I'm sorry, what was that? I think your audio cut out for a moment.
Well, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, Freddie.
Loud and clear.
Sorry. It's just my driver's phone is being silly. But did it? As I was saying, did it Sir Handel have an encounter with him?
That's what I
Yes,
was
he
trying to
did. And coincidentally enough, he claimed to have steamroller wheels before the incident happened.
Ugh.
I
I
think.
see what you mean about a coincidence.
And, well,
Ugh.
Peter, Sam, Duncan, and I all teased him about the steamroller wheels.
Did
Oh.
it rusty too?
Well, yeah, he did. He did as well.
Speaking of Rusty, where is he?
You know, the last time I heard of him, he was working with Fred, the works diesel, at the quarry, I think. But
I believe he's actually doing some more maintenance work around the railway.
Surprisingly,
Do you think
Not here in the first place.
he'll join us later?
I certainly hope so.
I don't think so, because Fred
Oh, I'd like to meet him.
is very lazy, so Rusty has to do all of his work.
Yes, although from what I've heard, Fred is supposed to be coming back with a train of his own.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
here's a question for you, Susan. You
Oh,
work on another
really?
railway for this one.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Christopher O'Shea asks, you work on another railway before coming here?
As a matter of fact, I have. Did you actually know I used to be on the Taliflin Railway?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Did you?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
Although
I thought you were just built.
Well, I was. Like, say like I was built maybe I think it was about 10 or 5 years ago. I'm not sure my specific date, but I was pretty new there. But eventually they decided I should have a change of scenery. And so they realized, they were kind of lacking on coaches on this island of Sodor. And so they just brought me here.
I see.
Interesting.
What a good
Oh.
choice they too.
Yes.
I
So,
heard that it is such a nice place here on Sodor, and I'm quite enjoying it for right now.
well,
I
There
can't
are
wait to
some-
be taken
I'm
out.
glad you are, Susan. Oh, yeah.
Susan,
By the
Susan,
way,
Susan, take my advice. The standard gauge engines are friendly, but watch out for Devious Diesel. He's a bit mischievous.
Oh my.
yes.
Lives up to his
By
name.
the way, sorry to interrupt everyone, but it seems I got a question from someone named James Riddle. Duke, have you ever met Bertram? Yes, I have, and he's all right, but he tends to act a little bit. What's the kind of word to say? Shakespearean for his age.
Wait,
You know
is
Shakespeare?
Exactly the word I would use.
wait a minute. Isn't Bertram that little brown narrow gauge engine that Toby found?
Yes, he was.
Wait, I have a question. Is Bertram an engine or a tender engine? I don't remember.
Last time I checked, he was a tender engine, like me.
Yeah, he's a tender engine like Doke or Doki.
Well,
Yeah.
now I don't know if you should
There's
really
a
call
question
him
for the
that.
three of us. It's from Ethan.
Yeah, first
What
of
did,
all,
you think,
but
what did you think of your brothers on the telephone at the recent Anything Goes gala? Well,
I'm sorry, who was that question for?
for you, for
Oh.
Duncan, Peter, Sam, and I. Since
Oh.
they
I never had.
on the telephone railway. And I must,
Go ahead.
it's actually
If it goes in order, read it in order. From Skarloey to Peter San to me.
that's right.
So,
Thank you, Duncan. Good to see you showing some decency for once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Sorry, but it seems we've got another question from someone named G.H. Tanner. To
Well,
everyone.
We'll answer this one first.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Let's answer this one.
Sorry,
Let's answer this one first.
I didn't know that there was another question for everyone. Sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Skarloey.
Skarloey.
As I was saying, I thought it was wonderful to see all the Taliflin engines reunited at last, especially after Sir Handel came back. And given that my brother Taliflin would be his turn to go in for an overhaul. Come to think of it,
I see.
come to think of it, I actually wouldn't mind if we did a similar Steam gala like that.
Ooh.
Would you guys?
On Sodor, you
Oh, absolutely. I would love that.
Oh,
I'd
hey,
like to see
hey,
that.
Skarloey, this is a question from RareWolf930 saying, how is Nancy?
Ooh, well,
What?
Who's Nancy again?
Nancy would come and would give me a polish every morning or so.
Oh,
Who's
how
Nancy?
sweet. Such a sweet
Wait,
little
God,
girl.
she was God's daughter.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I've heard a story about that. It's had something to do with Duncan.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the time
I heard my name. I heard my name.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
it had
about the time we stalled on the bridge?
Duncan
It
wants
had something to do.
The most to bring
It had
this up
something-
right now.
It had something to do with him.
Nancy wouldn't give him a polish.
One at a time, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Skarloey wanted
Sorry.
to answer the question.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Skarloey.
But it's all right, Freddie.
It's all right, Freddie. I mean, or Duke. All right. But as I was saying, Nancy's doing all right. She's much older now, and she doesn't come to the railway as often as she used to. But she still tries, and she and I, when she does, it's quite wonderful because she and I talk quite a lot when she comes.
I
How
see.
nice.
Oh.
Well,
She
it's
sounds like a
nice to have
sweet girl.
visit.
By the way, there was a.
Girl anymore.
I
Go ahead,
see.
Duke. Go ahead,
Yes.
Doug.
Earlier, there was a question for all of us, and it was from G.H. Hartana. To everyone, what is your favorite joke / pun you tell to others? For example, when anyone asks me what is up, I say the sky or the ceiling. Oh, you clever girl. I see
I don't know.
what you did there.
I don't know any jokes, so sorry.
I can't think of anything either. Sorry.
Ah,
Well,
as have I.
But
Well,
by the way,
there
Yes,
was one joke that I heard from one of the engines of my old railway. Would you like to
what
hear
was
it?
that?
Good.
Yes, please.
Oh, never mind. I was going to tell a joke about smelling things, but I realized it wouldn't make any sense.
Oh.
Get
hey
it?
guys,
Can I just go to sleep right now?
what?
Why do you want
That's
to
it. No. I'm joking. I'm making a joke because I'm just and mentally in my mind right now, I'm shaking my head. It looks like look over at my driver. He's shaking his head and laughing under his breath because of that joke.
Oh, I see.
Hey, guys, are there any questions? Are there any questions for me? Because I haven't had one yet.
Well, let's go have a look, shall we?
Oh, I
Thanks,
think there's a question for Skarloey, and it's from Kelly Foster. To Skarloey, how is Thomas?
I'm not sure actually, because I haven't really seen Thomas in a while. He's been working because he's
Probably busy traveling the world, I assume.
Would you say, Duke?
I assume he's probably busy traveling the world. Or something like that. I'm not sure.
That's what I heard.
I would like to see Thomas again.
I'm sure we'll see him again soon.
And Susan, you'd like Thomas. You'd like Thomas. He's very friendly.
Yeah, who knows?
But he's quite cheeky and fussy as well.
Yeah, he's quite cheeky.
Well, I'll soon get to meet all the engines on Sodor.
But even though he's cheeky, he is funny.
Yeah,
And fussy
really?
too.
who knows? We probably might be seeing him sooner than expected.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Any more
we'll
questions?
see.
Next question.
I actually have seen something rather silly. I don't know if Duncan
Here's what
is around.
it's from Buko the Diesel.
Oh,
How is Colin?
wait a minute. I wanted to tell this question, but if you want to, Skarloey, you go ahead.
Oh,
It's from Buko the
Wait.
Diesel. It's for Freddie. How is Colin these days?
like old friend Colin McCrae.
Wait,
Everyone's old
who in
friend.
the world is Colin?
Colin was a crane who used to work at the wharf, and
Used to? Whatever happened to him?
it's actually quite a sad story, really. You
Oh.
see, after the TV, those producers stopped filming the 12th season of the show, Colin was
Was he scrapped?
yes.
Oh, you poor engine. I am so sorry.
He was my best friend, and now he's gone.
Oh dear.
I'm
Damn.
so sorry to
Can
hear.
you tell him about Colin? What actually happened to Colin?
Oh dear. I'm sure he must have been a really kind soul.
He was my best friend.
I can
Mm,
vouch for that.
But
I know how
I'll
that
tell you-
feels. I've had
I'll
to
tell you
lose
this.
Oh,
I'll tell you the story of what happened.
very well then.
From what I've heard, I think they stopped. I think it was because they stopped filming the wharf location in the show, and they moved the narrow gauge engines to the Blue Mountain Quarry. Is it called?
Oh yes, I heard a bit about that.
And ever since they started filming the Blue Mountain Quarry, they really
Actually,
didn't
Freddie,
really.
I think you're remembering it wrong.
Wait, what?
After the events of season 12, I don't think they dismantled. The harbor never got dismantled, but it got abandoned after a giant storm raged across the island and.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Skarloey, he's still alive?
I believe so.
It might be possible, yes.
Then it would be a miracle.
I think he was.
Sure.
I think he was allocated to what's it called? Osei Castle, I guess.
Oh,
Driver, hold on a sec. Driver, get this thing up called Google Maps. I got to know more about this.
Well, that's what I heard. Took a long time.
Well,
time.
good. Well,
him
good
and-
thing, Skarloey. You made me stop crying. So, thank you.
Wow,
Whew.
I must be a magician then.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Skarloey. You're a great friend.
Well, no problem, I suppose.
Could we please go to another question, please? That was
yes,
really.
yes.
All right, let's let Susan ask the next question.
Go ahead, Susan. Lady first.
Oh yes, that other question. If my God could find it, where did it go? Oh, well, I think Duncan isn't here right now, is he?
Duncan?
I think he probably had to take on water or something.
Yes. Well, I'll probably wait until he comes back.
I hate to interrupt this chat, but I got to leave. I got to take my next passenger today. Oh my! See you, everyone. I'll be back.
All right, goodbye, Stuart.
Okay.
Goodbye, Peter
Bye.
Sam.
Goodbye, Peter Sam.
Nice meeting you, Susan.
Yes, nice. It's nice to
Wait.
meet you, Peter Sam.
Wait, you're not coming back?
I will eventually.
Oh, okay. See you
Welcome
later.
to return, Peter Sam.
And it was good to see you again. It was good to see you again, Peter Sam, after so many years.
Goodbye, Stuart.
And he already left. Oh well.
I hope Falcon comes in, or it's a Handel.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sure
we'll
he
just
will
have to wait
soon.
and see. How
I'll be-
many? I'm sorry for interrupting, but how many of you narrow gauge engines are there on this railway? I know I meant
I
the 5 of you.
think there might be at least 20 of us or something. I can't be sure. I've lost track.
Let me
Actually,
check.
Susan,
Yes.
there's actually two other narrow gauge engines besides us. There's one that works up at Ulstead Castle called Millie, and one that works with Skarloey, and Duncan called Luke.
Oh,
I-
I
Blue
see.
Mountain Quarry. And the rest of the rig.
Hold on. Didn't I hear that there was another narrow gauge engine working at Crovin's Gate Steamworks called Victor?
That's
Oh,
him.
Victor, he works at the Steamworks.
Oh, I
Yes,
believe I've heard of the Steamworks. Yes.
Sure, you've met him multiple times, Duke.
Oh, yes, now I remember. I think I was having an overhaul at the time, and that's when I met him. He's quite a good chap.
He's
Yes,
Spanish.
I've actually met him too because I had to get repainted one time. Because it's not just you engines that go there, but also us coaches and other railway stuff.
Sorry, Steamworks. Thank God you're not back home. I can get.
Oh my!
Oh, hello there, Falcon. Long time no see.
Oh, hello, Sir Handel.
Hey, everyone, and oh my God, who's this cattle truck now?
Sir Falcon.
Oh my, that is so good.
Yes.
I can't believe
Hey, we don't have real coaches around here, okay? Like the nicest coaches I ever had were the bogey ones, okay? They were much smoother and they run sweeter.
Calm down.
Handel, calm down. This is Susan. This is Susan.
Yes, Falcon. And that is no way to speak to a newcomer. Have you no shame?
Especially if it's
my feelings.
Especially if it's a lady, you bad engine.
I'm a bad engine? Yo, you all just so noisy now. Can you please shut up? I just want to get some rest.
Oh,
I say.
well, I never.
If he's not going to just stop this behavior, then I might as well just be shunned into another yard.
No, Susan, don't go.
Well, I can't go anyway until an engine would shunt me away.
Susan, I am so sorry.
Better yet.
Yes, we're so sorry about Falcon here.
I'm not so sorry at all. What I'm sorry is that you coming here in this railway and the passengers are spending. And what is this? Like a coach or something?
Sir Handel, that's some. What's going on here? I went to get some water.
Old Susan, a cattle truck.
This engine has insulted me and called
really?
a cattle
Is this what we have to deal with right now?
Hey, wait. You're one to talk, all right? You call me a bad engine? Oh, please, what am I talking there?
All right, enough.
All right.
Thank you.
I can't deal with this. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go take some passengers. I'd rather deal with the grumpy passenger than deal with this.
Oh, sorry.
Have a good one, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't answer that much questions.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry I didn't answer that much questions. Have a good one. Skarloey, Grandpa, everyone. Besides a certain one, I'll see you all later. Have a good one. Drive it, please. Go. We gotta
See you
go
later,
right now.
Duncan.
Goodbye, Duncan.
Oh,
Well, I hope you're happy, Sir Handel.
I am satisfied because I can't even stand him.
Falcon, if you don't behave, I'm going to have a word with the Thin Controller about this, and he will have you shot up in the sheds or something.
Oh, fine.
And I thought,
fine, I'll shut up, all right? But I'm doing this because I don't want the Thin Controller to put me in Corey do it again. I mean, the last time I had that, I had it. It was so terrible.
and I thought his attitude, and I thought his attitude had changed.
You know, I've heard that ever since he and Stuart were separated from me, his life had never been the same. And even after I came back, I guess that attitude stuck with him.
Sorry about that.
What happened, Skarloey?
I saw he accidentally left.
My driver actually hit the wrong button and it shut my camera off.
Susan, are you okay?
No, I want to hear a full apology.
Yes.
You heard
the lady, Falcon. Apologize to her this instant.
And be
Do it now, Sir Handel.
Do it, or else I'll make sure that the Thin Controller hears about your stubborn behavior.
Oh, yeah, fine. Susan, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Oh,
say that again.
I'm sorry. I was a bit okay. I just had a very bad day. That's all.
Oh,
What happened?
at all. If you had a bad day, you shouldn't take your anger out on someone else.
Yes,
Yeah,
that would never suit his grace. How many
And
times do I,
especially,
how many times do I
sorry.
have to tell you this, Falcon? If you're
Hurry
feeling if you're feeling angry, you shouldn't take it out on others.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And what about Duncan?
guys,
Nothing.
you guys,
What?
Yes, Freddie?
I see Mr. Percival over there, and he's looking at us.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh,
Hello.
well,
Yeah, Sir Handel, keep your voice down.
yes. Everything's fine, sir.
Oh, that's good to know. Is everything okay here?
Yes. We're just having a casual chat, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Well, indeed.
we're just introducing our new friend Susan to everyone here.
Oh, well, welcome to my narrow gauge railway, Susan. It's great to have you here.
Yes, it is pleasant.
Are you okay?
Everything's just dandy.
Yes, you could say that.
Of course.
You can't talk to me if something's bothering you.
If you
For
must,
me.
sir.
Grandpa's here.
Sir Handel insulted me and I got so upset, so I'm just so frustrated right now, and I demand an apology from him.
You
Sir Handel?
next.
Sir Handel?
It's true, I'm afraid.
You asked for it, Falcon.
Sir Handel, for your very bad behavior, and especially taking it out on a lady,
No.
you're to stay in the shed for a week. Understand?
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better than quarry duty, guy. And thank God.
And you'll be working quarry duty. Got it?
Why did I have to open my
Duty
fat
isn't
mouth?
Rheneas and I have been working at the and pulling slate trucks for decades.
What did I tell you, Falcon?
Susan, I am so sorry about Sir Handel.
It's all right. It's my first day here. And, it would have been nice to at least had a nice welcome. But instead, I got it taken out on by such a frustrated and angry engine. And that's just no way to welcome me here.
Yes, I would have to agree. But it's quite all right, Susan. Sir Handel isn't always like this. He just gets in bad moods occasionally.
Well, speaking
okay.
of,
I'm glad to hear that.
about that. It's from Nicholas Montagnino. He asks, why were you so angry on your first day here?
I'd like to hear about this.
Yes,
Oh, sorry,
I want to know the story on why you're so mad right now.
Oh, it's sorry, guys. The sync controller's gone, so I'm back.
Oh,
okay.
that's fine.
Well,
We were going to question Sir Handel. Just what makes him so upset today?
From what I've
Actually,
heard, I think it may.
He was asking about his first day when he first came to this railway.
I gotta.
Question, sir.
I'd like to hear this.
Oh, fine. I'll tell you everything. It all started when me and Peter and Sam came to the railway, all right? And then I just looked at the shed and I said, like, it was just too small, all right? I mean, like, it's nothing to home. I mean, I guess I'm just getting a bit homesick, all right? Because I just missed the Minnesota. I mean, everything was just okay, but there was something just that's missing that I'm not just quite used to.
I see.
I understand, London.
It takes a while to get used to a new home. Kind of like the same thing for me right now. How I'm getting used to this new yard and all of you.
Yes, I can speak from experience myself. Yes.
I can. Cool. Like, Sir Handel, listen. When I first came to Sodor, I found it very hard to I found it very hard to fit in.
Who's
Hello,
this engine?
Rusty.
Hello, you lot.
It's Rusty.
What's going on in
Hello,
here?
Rusty.
Hello there, Rusty.
I guess
How's
it's
Rusty,
wrong
thank
place.
goodness you came in at a good time.
Oh,
Much-
yes, I did
Yes,
indeed.
you're
I
on
saw
break
that
from,
Sir Handel got a little
Oh,
triggered.
Yes.
On break from maintenance,
Yes.
are we, Rusty?
So you decided to make fun of a new coach, did you, Sir Handel?
Oh, so you've heard all about that.
yes, he did.
Yes, I was in the chat when I
Oh,
saw
hold on a
everything.
second. Who's echoing?
It's not me.
Absolutely
me.
on my side.
Is it coming from you, Rusty?
Me,
Is
I'm
it,
still outside.
is it Rusty?
Never mind. I think the echo's gone now.
So
Oh,
it's not coming
well,
from my end.
Yeah. Yes, Rusty. Sir Handel hurt Susan's feelings.
He called me up. I don't want to say it anymore.
He
Cattle
called
truck.
her a cattle truck.
Oh,
Duke,
dear.
Sir Handel,
Duke,
why would you
Probably
say
shouldn't
such
have
a
said
thing?
that, Freddie.
Duke, I don't think you should say that.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Susan. I didn't mean it. I was only explaining to Rusty.
But Rusty,
You
don't
shouldn't
worry.
have said it out
Just
loud.
Then just tell Rusty that what I call old coaches without bogeys.
Oh.
Yes. I'm so sorry. It's all right, Susan. It's all right.
Here comes,
It's
Ooh,
fine,
here comes
Duke.
Henry.
It's just I don't want anyone to bring up that horrid name again.
I'm sorry,
But
Sir
Hello,
Handel,
Henry.
but
Are you
at
almost
some
wonderful?
point you're going to have to learn to not be so prejudiced.
Wait, Skarloey, what did you say?
Oh, I just saw Henry passing by with cattle trucks.
Oh,
he-
no. Remember what we were just discussing, Skarloey?
Well, not those cattle trucks. The standard gauge ones. You know, the ones that actually carry cows and...
Yes, I saw
Pigs.
it myself. It's
Hello,
all right, Duke.
Hello, Skarloey.
Hello, Henry!
Yeah,
Oh,
How are you?
Passed by.
Oh, hello there, Henry.
Great, it's
Oh.
the old square wheels now. What's next? The galloping soldiers.
Quiet, Falcon.
What did you call me?
You heard me. Old square wheels. Come on. You really gotta lose
It's going
fat.
to get interesting.
Hey,
Boy, now.
More
At least-
such an attitude.
you know, Sir Handel, at least I'm not the one with steamroller wheels.
Hey, don't you bring that up for me, okay?
finally, someone got him back.
Oh,
Ah, good to see that you're feeling better again,
I'm
Susan.
mobile enough. I can go anywhere. Well, what about you? Oh, wait. You got to be pulled by an engine, so I don't know why you're laughing.
oh, wait him.
Ooh,
Oh,
Rusty, here's a question
who's this?
from you. For you, it's
Who's
from...
this new
Calm
coach?
down now.
One at a
Skarloey-
time, everyone.
Skarloey, I think, was going to ask a question.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Skarloey.
From,
What the
Miss
heck, Skarloey?
Roshan. Hey, Rusty, do you remember that time you got chased by a boulder? I know
Oh
I do.
my!
Wait.
Oh, really? Oh, this I
Boulder.
gotta hear.
A boulder?
Yes,
Wait, I
it
don't
was a
remember.
boulder.
This I gotta hear.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeez,
this is what
you-
happens when you cut me off season 5 onward. So season what, like 8?
10.
Quiet now. Let Rusty speak.
Sorry.
What,
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
The question was, Rusty, do you remember that time you got chased by a boulder?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. And, let's just say it was not a very, fun
Pleasant experience. I know. It was quite scary, actually.
I
The
mean,
boulder chased
it
me,
felt
too.
like I was in an Indiana Jones movie.
What?
Wait, Indiana what?
Who is
Indiana,
this?
what?
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
What's
Uh,
Indiana
yes,
Jones?
now, my
It's an American,
driver
it's an
told me
American
something about-
movie.
My driver told me something about that.
I see. Oh, hold on a second. It seems like my driver is coming back. Hello, driver. What's up? So sorry to interrupt, Duke, but unfortunately, Fred has broken down again, and he needs assistance back to the sheds. Oh, blast it, not again!
Well, see ya.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I
my
suppose
goodness.
I must go and
Oh.
fetch him. I'll be right back shortly, everyone.
All right. Well,
All right,
take
see you,
care.
All right.
Take care, Duke.
All
Bye-bye,
right.
Duke.
Get back safe.
Goodbye. And you better behave, Falcon, or when I get back, I will have serious words with you.
Don't worry. We'll keep an eye on him.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
See you
You
later.
later,
Duke.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let me just say that why is everyone picking on me? I mean, honestly, like first I gotta teach on my roller wheels, and next, now what's next? Like Mary gonna pick me up and like saying like a wipeout call? Oh wait, that already happened.
Oh,
But
Wait,
no,
what?
Well, you brought it on yourself, Sir Handel.
Duncan is. What about Duncan? Now, speaking of which, where is?
oh, he had to leave. He had to go take a passenger train.
Oh, God, Reddit.
Oh yeah, and Henry had to leave as well. He had to carry on with his train.
That's all right.
Hmm.
So sorry, I was trying to tell you. Sorry.
I'm rather curious. Rusty. So, yes, I'm Rusty. So, what kind of work do you do? I overheard from the engines here that you do maintenance work.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do that. There was also another time where I had to pull the weed killer train, and that was not a very fun job either. See, it was now I don't really recall how fun it was, but I don't think it. I don't think it was very fun. But
Why?
well,
Why not?
well, I guess because you have to go so slow, and I do remember Sir Handel was teasing me about it a few after the thing happened.
Oh dear.
So
Oh my. Oh, I'm not the only one who's getting picked on by Sir Handel.
oh, and
What is-
Duncan was
what-
picking on me too.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Well, at least Duncan is sensible. At least he didn't insult Susan.
Hey!
Yes. He was quite a nice.
Yo, I resent that.
He's got a point, Sir Handel.
Oh, come on. Duncan
It's
complains
true.
like every day. Like there's not
Hey,
one day that he cannot find anything to complain about.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth. If you don't like it, bite my buffers.
Oh,
I wish, but let me know like when you're coming back to CGI, okay? Okay, thanks.
oh, Duke.
Hey, Dookie.
Oh no, Grandpa.
Oh, Dookie's back.
Hello, everyone. I'm back with Fred.
Hello, Duke.
Hi.
Oh, hi. So,
Come on, Dookie. Why can't you just let me go back to the sheds in peace? Because, Fred, you broke down. Somebody has to take you back.
Hey.
Right.
I suppose so.
Oh, look who it is. It's the
Hello there. What's going on here?
Oh, this is Fred you were talking about.
Fred. Her name is Susan.
hello, Fred. I'm brand new to this railway.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. Are you a new coach or something?
Yes, I am. My name is Susan.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
You know,
Oh,
I've
so
heard
you're
tell-
Fred.
Oh, hello there. I don't think we've ever met.
Yep.
I'm Fred.
No.
How are you?
Probably the laziest
good.
engine on the
Mine-
Hold on, one
I
at a
was
time,
into-
everyone.
I'm sorry, I was just introducing myself to him. It's nice to meet you, Fred. I'm Fearless Freddie. I'm the fastest engine in the hills.
Ha, that's
Wait,
all.
wait, what? I'm sorry. What was your name again?
What?
Fearless.
This is funny.
Fear-
We got two Freds.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Well,
now people
I'm
think
Fred.
confused.
You mean to tell me
You
that
see-
you Neanderthals just realized that? Am I the only one that noticed it? My God, how stupid you guys are!
Quiet,
Hey.
Falcon.
I noticed it too.
Hey, and what's your language? This is for kids.
Yes, this is a PG show.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a question from
Didn't like language like that were used like in early
Hey, Skarloey was talking. Go on, Skarloey.
here's a question from Little Train Master. Skarloey, did you and the others ever apologize to Thomas for thinking that he had told Victor and Luke? Yes, I apologized. And so
Wait, what? I don't think I ever heard about that.
Yeah, I don't heard about this. What happened?
Well, when Thomas was filling in at the Blue Mountain Quarry for Paxton, he accidentally came across an engine named Luke, whom we were hiding, so that he sent and we told Thomas not to tell anyone of Luke's existence here.
Wait, do you mean that green engine from what was it called? The Blue Mountain Quarry?
That's right.
Oh, I think I met it on a few occasions.
You know what? Just forget it. I'm just gonna leave. God damn.
Boy.
And he left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least don't worry, guys. At least we'll get some peace and quiet.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry about Sir Handel, Susan.
It's all right.
Are you okay now?
I too apologize for Sir Handel's behavior.
He is a nice engine when he has to be.
Yeah, he's never liked it.
I just wish he'd showed that personality more.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's what the TV series always does.
But don't worry, Mr. Percival actually came before Rusty came and he punished him. Oh,
yes,
there you are. Who's this?
Oh, it's Peter's. I think this is this Luke you've been talking about.
Hello, Luke.
Oh,
hello. Hello, Luke.
Oh, who's this lovely coach?
Oh, well, someone has nice manners. My name is Susan.
Oh, well, thank you. My name's Luke. Well, as everyone's been telling you.
Yes, they have been telling me. And plus, your name's on your side tanks.
Oh, well.
I don't think of it.
Every Navigate engine's nameplate is on the side, so.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever met.
Oh, well, I don't think we have met either. My name's Luke.
Nice to meet you, Luke. I'm Fearless Freddie. I used to be on the TV show, but they cut me off after the 12th season, and they don't really show me anymore.
Speak for yourself. I've never been shown on TV at all. Not even in the Railway series.
Don't feel bad. I mean, there was an engine called Ivo Hugh, but he was never seen in the TV series before, so.
I don't think he was ever given any dialogue either.
Well, don't worry.
Oh, super question for you. It's from Gaston Anders Guzman. It says, did you know your sisters have the same voice?
Oh, really? Well, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Seems like Nancy's dog got out of the
Oh my! A dog is in the yard. Oh my!
Yes.
Hope no one. Oh, just watch out for it. And don't hurt the poor thing.
Everybody stay still.
Nobody move a piston.
Yeah, and no whistling.
Oh yes, don't frighten the little thing. Could be lost.
Oh,
I do heard that her ping gets quite
things not to be frightened. Little things not to be frightened of. Here's one for Luke.
Yes.
How is your dear friend?
Huh?
You made friends with a deer?
He made friends with a deer?
The deer. Well, he's doing okay. I mean, I go to the upstate castle for rock delivery, and I always see him. God, he really grubs so fast.
Oh, that's rather sweet. How you made friends with a little deer?
That's sweet.
Well, it's a funny story. Me and Rheneas was just racing in the Blue Mountain Quarry when a deer just somehow ended up in the quarry. I decided to investigate, and we became friends. However, the quarry seemed to be noisy for the deer, so I think it was best when I took my rock delivery with the deer to the upstate castle. The park seems to be very nice, and the deer seems to find her mother. Oh, that's the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Well,
that was the nicest. That was very nice of. That was very nice of you, Luke.
Yes, it certainly was.
Oh, I have there's one question from Nicholas. He asked me, "Do I like Millie?"
I'm sorry, who's Millie?
Millie.
The bigger question I have is, can we engines even feel love?
Oh, Well, what's a
Been here
rather
wait,
something
funny
about that a
question?
long time.
Wait, what was the question?
He was wondering if any of us, like even us coaches or engines, could feel affection for someone.
Well, I
Love,
do.
in a way.
Oh, well, I don't. The only affection I feel is like when I feel sorry for someone.
Well, I suppose that should be the same. So, I guess
Sorry if I got.
It all depends on
that's.
what love is.
Well, I mean, I
Ugh.
like Millie as a friend. I mean, like we both like we both can be a bit just interested. We we like to experience new things. I mean, we did swap jobs for just one day.
Oh, I remember Skarloey told me about that.
Any other questions?
Oh, there's one.
Is there any-
From Tower of Fan 21 asks you, do you have any goals you wish to accomplish on the railway?
Who is this directed to?
Tower of Terror Fan 21 is asking that question.
No. Like
No.
who is the
Oh, you said it.
directed to? Oh, to me.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so
who's-
sorry. Then what was the question?
Do you have any
Oh.
goals that do you want to accomplish in the railway?
Oh, any goals I want to accomplish? Well, I do want to give the passengers a nice ride for sure. Oh, but I'm rather curious to see the scenery on this island because, it's my first day and I've heard that there's such beautiful scenery.
Oh,
I think that's all
It is.
that's all I want.
The scenery is superb, Susan.
The only
Oh,
thing
really?
I
Hey,
ever had was I go to the Offstate Castle, the park, because I only do rock delivery. Because I've come to think of it, I never even bought coaches before.
huh? Wait a minute. Sodo has a castle now?
Oh, well,
Yes,
yeah,
it has several castles, actually.
Yes, Offsted Castle.
Oh,
And the castle of Skarloey.
and what about that one
I-
castle that we passed by?
wait a minute. I've
We
never
just
seen
mentioned
Ulstead Castle. I've never seen Ulstead Castle. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, Soto had
You can ask
multiple
the thing
castles
controller
back
if
in
you
the
can take
day.
a load of gravel down to Ulstead Castle.
Yeah, Soto
it's-
had multiple castles back before railways were even a thing. Most of them are gone now,
Like-
but some are still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Although most of them are in ruins.
That's Offstate Castle. That's where Millie is working there.
Are there any questions for me? I can't see any in the chat.
Oh,
sure.
any for I
Thomas Katie.
I cannot look.
Hey, Skarloey, how's the line going? Well, Thomas Katie, the line is doing better than ever before. Getting lots of visitors and plenty of slate work. Both
Oh,
of the
wait,
slate
hold on,
work
Gary.
and
Wait.
the-
Oh wait, hold on, guys. I see a standard gauge engine coming. Who is it? It's Don. I see Donald. I see Donald coming.
Hello, Donald.
Oh, there's
Ah.
Donald.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello there,
Donald.
Donald.
Hello.
Yes, hello there, Donald.
Hello.
Hello, my little friends. How are you all today?
Oh, we're doing just peachy. We're just introducing a new coach around to some of our friends.
Hey,
What's
Fred.
your name?
Hey,
Yeah.
Fred, a question has been asked to you. What exactly do you do on the railway?
Well, I usually do maintenance jobs with Rusty, but I tend to get pretty sick all the time. So I've heard. However, I've heard tell that you act like you're sick. Excuse me. You don't know how I'm feeling. Oh,
Wait a
really?
minute. Pretending to be sick.
In my experience, engines who do that sort of thing are seen and not heard. You should ask what happened to Smudger and Stanley.
Oh, wait. Who are we talking about again?
Well, Smudger and Stanley were two engines from my old railway who behaved rather badly. And as a result of their actions, they were turned into a pumping engine and a generator. Like that'll ever happen to me. Oh, with
And
an
I actually-
attitude like that, it could.
And I actually saw Smudger on my way here.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I just passed him on a.
Hold on a second. Who's echoing?
Not me.
Skarloey,
me.
I think that's your side. Skarloey,
Are you sure about that?
I could hear it from your end.
That's odd.
Maybe your drivers. Maybe your.
Hold on one moment.
Well, okay, so
As I was saying,
I won't understand all this technology that humans use. I won't understand it.
am I neither?
You and me,
Why?
Susan.
As I was saying, Fred, I did see Smudger on my way here, and it kind of scared me.
So I've heard.
Yeah, he's right. Anyway,
Was he
sorry.
was he like all rusted up and stuff like that?
He was lime green.
Oh, well,
And-
from what I've heard, if engines are unattended to for who knows how many years, they usually get all rusted up and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor
And guys,
thing.
I'm really sorry about my constant interrupting. It's just I haven't been here for quite a while, and so I have a lot of catching up to
Oh,
do.
it's all right, Freddie.
It's all right.
right,
Just,
Freddie.
just take it easy, and we will all get to everyone.
Ugh. Yeah. Well,
I know how
I'm just glad to
excited
be.
you are.
I'm just glad to be back on Sodor.
Yes, you're
Freddie,
excited.
I'm going to be asking you, like, what's your backstory? Like, can you tell me, like, a little about yourself?
Oh, of course I can. I'll actually tell you the story of when I first came to Sodor.
Oh.
So
Oh, really? All right, shoot.
I was brought here to Sodor by Thomas. Yeah, Thomas carried me on a flatbed, and I ran into Sir Handel, who I knew quite well. And yes, me and Sir Handel were old friends.
So was I, if I recall correctly.
And then Skarloey and Rheneas came into the yards racing, and then I challenged them to a race. And I kind of cheated, and I caused Rheneas to derail.
Oh.
Dear.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's why
I guess-
that's
Sorry. You finish. Sorry.
yeah, that's I kind of yeah, I apologize to him now, don't get me wrong, but ever since I was the fastest engine back then, but ever since season 10 came along, my speeding has kind of changed, let's just say. Ugh.
Well, old age can do that to an engine.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, well, I'm still called Fearless Freddy, and I've been on the TV since season 12, but then they got rid of me.
Oh, don't feel bad, Freddie. I hope one day that you'll come back. I mean, after all, I mean, like, I did hear that they made a merchandise of you. Like, you're the first now gauge engine that they made merchandise of you, and Trackmaster Revolution 2.
What is this merchandise?
That's cool. But, they need to bring Duke back as well.
So I keep saying to those annoying TV producers, but they just won't listen to reason. They always insist that, we're just not ready to have you back yet. But no, I know what they're really up to.
Susan, oh, sorry. Susan asked what these merchandise is about. So these companies make toys of Thomas, Percy, and all the engines on this railway, and whether it's Wooden Railway, Earthholes, Adventures, what have you, and but you don't see them much in stores. Like I've seen Luke at a few stores, and he actually looks pretty good.
From what my driver told me, I think there were toys of me at one point, but there weren't toys of me. But there weren't any toys of me. I was never even shown an illustration in the Railway series.
That's a shame.
Well, that's because you were a bit exclusive. I guess I can say that. I mean, they only mentioned you in one story. I mean, I think that was called Speed Killer.
Speed Killer. Rheneas told me about those right. Rheneas told me all about that.
Oh, yes, I've heard a bit about that too.
My driver needs to read me those books. I'd like to know more about you guys.
Oh, speaking of which, can I ask you one question? I mean, Rusty, can I ask you a question? Did you actually like save Stephanie from the scrapyard, or did they all like, or was that like all made up and then decided to read like which version is true, like the TV series or the railway series of Stephanie?
Rusty?
Rusty?
You there?
Rusty?
Yes?
Oh, there you are.
You were silent for a moment. We couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry, did someone ask me a question?
Yes.
Yeah, Luke did.
Somebody wanted to know whether or not you saved an engine from the scrapyards or something. What was his name? Stepney? Is that true?
Stepney.
So, but like the railways.
It's sort of true. See, the TV series indicates that I got there myself, but in an actuality, another engine actually took me to the scrapyard.
Well, I'll be.
Huh.
Oh,
I
I've never heard of this. I never heard this story.
Me neither.
I
did rescue Stephanie,
there to
but
see Rusty.
I didn't do it alone.
Oh.
Hello. I'm sorry. I dozed off for a little bit. What did I miss?
Oh,
nothing.
You didn't really miss much, I don't think.
Talking about the story of how Rusty saved Stepney from scrap.
Oh, I see. Well, that was very brave of you.
And I think Luke had to pop in and out.
You know, I actually can remember hearing a story about this diesel that came to the railway, and he threatened the standard gauge engines.
I
He was very, and I remember Stepney and Duck actually managed to make him buy his words.
Yes, Gordon told me all about that.
Did somebody say my name?
Huh? What?
Who's
there?
Who is this? It's is this Stepney you've been talking about?
Well, what?
You here on the Bluebell?
Hello, Stepney.
Hello, my friends.
So you're Stepney. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Fred. And I'm Duke.
And I'm Fearless Freddie.
I heard of you.
Oh, how you doing, Stephanie?
What brings you here?
Hello, my dear. I'm just taking some tours around the island. They came from the Bluebell Railway, and they was just want to see like the railway, like how it was.
Yes. I was just recently telling everyone else about the story of me rescuing you.
Oh.
I see.
How's your old line, Stepney?
Oh, it's beautiful now. Although I am going into an overhaul right now, but they're having a little trouble paying for my overhaul. But I'm hoping they'll get the money eventually.
So how are you still in Steam then?
Well, I mean, it's the fire controller helped me out.
Oh, I see.
Last overhaul.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes.
Have the other engines seen you yet?
No, not yet. I did pass by a few engines at Vicarstown, and then I just came to Crobin's Gate, and I'll just be on my way back to Tidmouth, but I just want to see you guys again.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to see you too, Steve.
It was good to see you, Stephanie.
It was. Yeah,
great. I'll best be going. Don't worry. I think I'll come back. Oh, eventually. But don't worry. Cheerios!
Goodbye, Stephanie.
Bye-bye.
So long, Stephanie.
Goodbye.
Good to see you again.
Oh, he's already gone.
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice visit from him. I've heard about him.
He left quick as a flash too.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of the standard gauge engine.
Stephanie left again.
I never thought I'd ever meet the chap. Me neither.
Well, now you both have.
I've heard that, stepping is indeed like a famous engine.
One of the most famous engines on in the world.
Yes, exactly. Like during my time before... Sorry, Skarloey. Like during my time before I came to Sodor, yes, I heard about him. I didn't have the chance to see him though, but I'm very happy I did just now.
Oh, hello, Sir
Oh
Handel.
no.
You missed a great deal. First Luke was here, and then...
Oh, hello. Oh, hey there, Falcon.
Oh,
Hello, Sando.
okay, all right. Just to make myself clear, I'm here because Susan, I'm sorry for calling you the, I was just very stubborn, I guess I would call myself. I'm not just used to coaches like, well, your kind, but now I realize that there are some coaches that have very unique shapes and size. All come in different shapes and sizes, I should say.
I think there should be a lesson for this. Don't ever judge a person by its appearance.
I think you mean don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, yes, that too.
Did you know there was actually a song about Thomas and a tractor called Terrence?
Oh, I love that.
Wait, hold on. What exactly happened? You don't want to know, Fred. Oh.
Yeah.
No. Now, let's just move aside from this. And my response is, I forgive you, Sir Handel. As long as you behave for the rest of this visit, then yes, I do forgive you.
We forgive you too.
Oh, I'm sorry. What just happened? I got distracted.
You don't want to know, Rusty.
Don't ask.
Way before you came here, there was a little incident between me and Sir Handel, so we're not going to bring it up. Let's just say he called me an insult.
Yes, let's just move on from that now, shall we?
Yes, let's find a new question.
Alrighty.
Oh, well, here's one.
Here's one.
No. Let me say a question, please. I haven't had a chance to.
Ladies first.
All right, sorry about that.
That's all right, Skarloey. But this one is for Sir Handel, and it's from a. Oh boy, someone's side is echoing.
Not me.
Not me.
Is it you again, Skarloey?
I say, your driver needs to fix that computer of his or phone, whatever it is he's carrying.
Let me try again.
That's all right. Anyway, it says, Sir Handel. Oh, it's from Don't Mess with Bubbles. A very strange name. Do you remember an incident with a gunpowder shed? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let me tell you all the story about that. I was taking some trucks down above the line from the quarry. And then they decided to push me, and I ran into an old abandoned warehouse. And for surprising reason...
Gunpowder shed?
I never heard anything about that.
Oh, you should remember.
Well, shush. Let him explain.
Well, didn't you remember, Freddie? I mean, like when Duncan went to like that old abandoned warehouse, and then like there was a cannon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then remember when Bertram just took the trucks, and then like he woke up Duke Snap, and then like the trucks just snapped and like roll along, and then the gunpowder it was starting in Duke's favorite shed. It just got blown up in smithereens.
Yeah, I remember Duke was very furious.
Oh, I was.
And we'll call that Susan. Let's consider this like a double whammy. We will call that one.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I had to go get some water because I was thirsty.
Oh, of course.
Oh, all right, Freddie. Goodbye. Goodbye, other me.
But pretty soon. Wait, what's that noise?
Oh my. Oh,
what's
Rusty,
that noise?
what happened to you?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. But Rusty, what happened?
I think my driver must have pushed something by mistake.
Oh, Rheneas! Oh, I see Rheneas coming.
Oh,
is that Rheneas?
Rheneas is coming.
Who's that backing into the sheds here? Hold on, it's getting closer.
What's getting closer?
There's another engine coming. Hold on. I think it's red like you, Skarloey, but...
Of course it is. It's Rheneas.
Oh, is he coming here?
Yep.
Wait, who's coming?
He's far away. He's far away. He's coming, but I believe, yes, it could be this Rheneas you're talking about. We'll see. There he is.
Hello?
Rheneas!
Hi, Rheneas!
How's it going, everyone?
It's going all right.
We're doing just fine. It's good to see you here.
Welcome, Rheneas. Yeah, welcome, Rheneas.
On the railway, so what have I missed so far?
Well, I'm
actually
new here. Well, I'm new here, so I should be introduced to this Rheneas.
Oh, yes. Rheneas, this is Susan. She's a new coach here.
Welcome to our
Duncan
railway,
and
Susan.
Peter Sam were here earlier, but they had to leave to go attend to the passengers. And then Sir Handel arrived on the scene, and, well, let's just say he and Susan didn't get off to all that great of a start.
You know me well. You know me very well, Rheneas, so you should know what happened.
Let's not bring it
I
up.
see.
Then I should not listen to this.
Don't worry, I'm not going to mention any of this.
Yes, let's move on from that.
So beyond welcoming
Anyway.
Susan, what's going on here?
Well, we're currently having a live stream at the moment, and Fred's here too. And Fred's here. And Fred's here too. Hello.
What's the pardon me for asking, but what's a live stream?
It's something you do on the internet.
I see.
You talk to other people, and there are people in the chat that also talk as well.
Yes, that's why there's all these microphones and computers around the sheds and stuff.
And people asking questions. By the way, Rheneas, here's a question for you from Kelly Foster. Why are you called the Gallant?
Hello.
Oh, pardon? What's the question again?
Welcome back, Peter Sam.
Oh, hello,
Peter Sam.
Stuart.
Hello. So, what did I miss so far?
Well, Fred's here right now. Hello.
And Rheneas just arrived.
Oh, hey there.
Hello.
Got a question from Kelly Foster. Why are you called the Gallant?
Well, I'm not sure. Although there was this one time in which I rescued my passengers during a storm, I had an awful cramp, but I got my passengers to the next station in due time.
Ooh,
So they called me the gallant little engine, but that's all I know.
Didn't you tell that story, Skarloey?
Well, actually, I don't remember telling. I don't think I told the story here, but I do remember telling you and Duncan that story.
Oh.
Attempt to knock some sense into Duncan.
Ah, yes, because there was that one time when he stopped on a bridge.
Oh, I've heard all about that. I haven't. We'll tell you after the stream, Fred.
Oh.
Any other questions?
I don't believe I got a question in a while.
Let's see. Oh, I think I found one for everyone. This will be interesting.
Oh, okay.
What would that be?
It's from Thomas Fan 2623. It says, to anyone reading, what is your most memorable experience on the railways of today?
My most memorable experience would have to be...
One at a time, though.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Susan.
I'm not Liz. It's Susan.
Oh, geez, somebody's getting the names mixed up.
Sorry about that. But anyways, I think my most memorable experience would have to be when I took over Sir Handel's train on a but then finished the journey on a broken spring.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
You want to know what my memorable experience is?
What?
Reuniting with Falcon and Stuart after so many years.
And we were glad that you come back, Grandpa.
Yes.
I'm glad.
And I believe that was my first time on the and I believe that was on my first day on the railway too.
I think my most memorable moment on this railway was when I got my special funnel. Come to think of it, that was when Sir Handel tricked us into believing when he was sick.
Oh my!
Oh.
What happened to your funnel?
Oh well, funny story. Well, Sir Handel pretended to be sick because he got that idea from Gorton, and so, and then the trucks thought I was Sir Handel. And then crashed on me, and then my funnel broke, and then I had to stay in the shed.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Why would they think you're Sir Handel? Isn't he blue?
Well, that's what I thought, but now I think the TV series trucks are colorblind. The railway series trucks weren't because we used to be painted red. I think that because trucks are colorblind.
Oh, I see.
I'm afraid it's true.
Interesting.
Alrighty, guys, I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh,
Well, Rheneas came around.
They were just talking about their most memorable experience on the railway.
Sorry, it's just I had to go fill up with water again because I'm getting pretty tired, so I might have to go soon.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's quite all right, Freddie.
Agreed.
But I'll stay around for a little longer.
Well, of course, of course.
As will I. Although soon it will be my turn to collect slate from the quarry.
I've got some time before I have to go back to the depot.
Yes, I think maybe another half hour we can still chat, but then pretty soon, yes, we would have to leave and go to work.
Yes, I do believe I have to help Luke take something up a hill in quite a while.
I'm going to be taking a passenger train soon, but Fred will still be here. Right, Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
What's wrong with Fred? Hey, what's wrong with Fred?
Oh, he just I broke down while taking a train back to the sheds, and Duke had to take me back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least he was helping you.
Yes, you should be very grateful for that, Fred. Oh, alrighty. I guess so. Thanks, Duke.
Yeah, if I was in your position, I'd be very grateful to Duke.
Yeah, I guess so.
Rheneas, there's another question for you. It's from Geo the Avatar Creature. Since I had my cab for the first time, when did you have your cab installed?
Rheneas, are you still here?
Rheneas?
Oh, yes.
Rheneas?
I was a little bit off-minded for a moment. I saw some birds up in the sky. So the question was about when I got my first cab?
When you first got your cab, yes.
I'm trying to think. It wasn't very long after Skarloey, actually. It was mainly because they were like, oh, we want the style to be okay, and this would probably help the drivers a little bit when the weather's not so good. So that's how it happened with me. Wasn't very long after.
I mean, I can remember.
I remember that. You thought I looked like a snail with a horse on. You look like you thought I looked like a snail with that horse on my back. But
speak for yourself. I don't have a cab.
You know, guys, I actually can remember hearing a story about how Skarloey got his cab, and I remember when he first came, he was
I remember that.
He was very pouty.
Like it was only yesterday. I was taking the manager up and down the line. I was taking the manager along the newly built line, but then I began to bounce. And I was supposed to take the inspector's train, but the manager wasn't too pleased with my performance, so...
You're like one of those toy rocking horses.
Hello, my friend. Oh, what did I...
Who's joined now?
Hello.
Oh my! Is this that Bertram character you were talking about way earlier?
Bertram?
Oh, I am indeed Bertram, the old warrior. Never fear, never give up, never surrender.
Oh, great Scott! What is it now, Bertram?
Nothing. I just want to see how my friends are doing. And what still are we having now?
Oh.
Well, we're currently setting up a live stream right now.
Yes, and I was just talking about how I got out of my cab. Well,
And
Carry on, my friend.
we've got a new friend called Susan.
Hello
Yes,
there,
she's just
Bertram.
railway.
Pleasure to meet you. Hello, aloha, hola, hello.
Oh, bye.
Well, not you, the energetic one.
Oh. He's definitely.
Anyways, move on. Anyways, carry on, Skarloey.
yes, and well, the inspectors were really pleased with Rheneas, but then they came over to me, and one of the inspectors saw potential in me, but he suggested that I be fitted with an extra pair of wheels, and so I was, and a cab too, of course, because well, the cab was the latest thing for an engine. It was also the manager's way of making it up to me for being so cross.
Oh,
Ah.
You know, I've always wondered what it felt like to have a cab.
Ooh, here's
Very
one
comfortable, actually.
from Don't Mess with Bubbles. To be or not to be?
oh, that's for Bertram.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Be or not to be?
He's talking
That's
to
it.
Shakespeare.
Whether it is nobles
That
and
did-
men of the slings and arrows of a righteous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of trouble and by opposing to end them. To die, to sleep, and no more. And by the sleep, and all the heartaches and the thousand and shocks that messes there too. The consummation is about what to be wish. To die, to sleep,
Yeah.
to sleep, perchance to
Oh,
dream.
my.
Ah, there's the rub.
Anyway,
That is that all.
Well then.
Hey,
That was
Skarloey.
I can see what you meant about him being all Shakespearean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skarloey.
that's my Bertram.
Well, I gotta
as I
say,
said-
that was something.
I
Yeah,
agree.
it was.
Ah, thank you, my friend.
What was I saying? Oh, Skarloey. I think I can see one of your old friends coming. It's Edward.
Ooh, hello, Edward.
Hello, Skarloey. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Edward.
Oh.
Oh, what brings
You,
you?
my friend.
Oh, well, hello.
You here?
Oh, who's this beautiful coach?
This is Susan. She's new here.
Yes.
Oh,
I was
nice
just
to
brought
meet-
in today.
nice to meet you. I'm Edward, the Blue Engine.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
Oh my.
Well, I'm here because I was just bringing some. I was just bringing some coal up to the quarry, and I just saw you talking. I just thought I'd come over and say hello to you all, and to see Skarloey again because he's my old friend.
Yes, Edward and I go way back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
You know, I
Skarloey
think
is
I've-
an old friend of mine.
You know, I think I remember you. I think I remember speaking with you on a few occasions too, Edward.
Oh, hello, Duke.
Hello.
Thomas told me stories about you.
Yes, it's been quite too long. How have you been doing, Edward?
Oh, I've been great. I've moved out of Tidmouth Sheds, and I've gone to stay with Philip on my branch line.
Philip?
Nice.
Who's Philip?
Philip is a diesel box cab, and he is a bit wild.
Oh, I see.
But
It kind of reminds me a bit of Stewart and Falcon when they first came to my old railway.
Yeah.
When
I
I first
remember
came
that.
to school.
oh, wait a minute. Who's that behind you, Duke?
Oh, that's Fred. He's a maintenance diesel who works here, but what? Oh my goodness! What?
The wait.
Oh, God.
Goodness.
Imagine!
Grease and oil. What?
We have a dog on the loose.
What the heck
Oh.
was that?
Straight onto the railway.
Don't run the
What was
whole thing over. Don't run the whole thing over. It was a
That
dog.
was Nancy's dog.
To avenge that monster beast!
Oh my god.
Now, Bertram, don't hurt the little thing. It's just lost.
I'm gonna hurt her, Susan, my piano.
Oh, my goodness. I better be going now. It's time for my...
Oh, you have to leave, Rusty. I
Yes.
understand.
Oh, goodbye, Rusty.
It was very nice to meet you, Susan.
Goodbye,
Yes,
Rusty.
it was a pleasure to meet you too, Rusty.
Pleasure to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Rusty.
Bye-bye.
So long, Rusty.
Oh, I think I hear my driver coming. Skarloey,
guys,
here you
I have
are.
to-
Time to head off to the quarry now. Right away, driver.
Oh,
Hey,
you
oh.
have to leave too, Skarloey.
Cold,
Oh dear.
but I shall return this evening.
All right then. Well, you know.
I'll be staying the night, Skarloey, so I'll see you
It was
tonight.
lovely to meet you, Susan. I would love to work with you.
All right.
It would be a
Well,
pleasure
I'll
to-
be seeing you soon.
Goodbye, Skarloey.
Have a good one, brother.
Everyone.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes, so
There he goes.
Guys, I'd better go to the quarry now, but it was good to see you all. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, Edward.
See you, Edward.
Bye, Edward.
Oh, hello, Mighty Mac.
Mighty Mac?
Hello, everyone. I'm Mighty, and I'm Mac, and we're Mighty Mac.
oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Is my vision going funny, or is there two faces on the same engine?
Two faces in the same engines, Bertram. They're genuine.
Oh my, I've never seen an engine like this before.
Good to see you again, Mighty Mac.
Or two engines. And
Hello, Freddie.
Mike,
how have you been?
Oh, we've been here and there and everywhere.
Oh, Mighty Mac, I'd like you to introduce you to our new friend. This is Susan, the coach.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you, and hopefully we can go on some adventures later.
Oh, well, I'll see.
Just don't fight.
I don't think I've ever seen you around. Who exactly are you? This is Mighty Mac, Fred. They're a double fairly engine. It means two boilers on the same engine from front to back and vice versa. Mighty Mac?
Yeah,
Mighty Mac, this is Fred. He's another maintenance diesel who works with Rusty from time to time. Hello.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, same.
So, what's been going on?
There's been a lot of engines visiting.
Well, we've been just like chatting and answering questions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could there possibly be any questions for us?
I have a question for my dear Mighty. How exactly did you have a facial hair?
Wait, what?
Wait,
You mean that thing on his forehead or something? I never noticed that.
That's facial hair?
I always thought that it was just part of my face. I did not think it was facial hair.
Oh dear.
I mean, I can understand Mighty and his, not Mighty. That's me. I can understand Mac with his freckles, but I don't know about facial hair.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You two seen each other's faces, despite the fact that you are faced on opposite ends.
Oh no, we tell each other what we look like.
I just.
I
assume
don't mean to be rude. Oh, sorry.
Here I assume somebody took pictures of the two of you and showed them to each other. But
No, we tell each other what we look like. That's right.
Oh,
I don't mean to be rude. Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but how does that work?
What work?
Like, how are they able to see each other's faces?
Our drivers use mirrors to show us what we look like.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry for this. I don't mean to be scientific, but I was just curious because, well.
Oh, it's quite all right.
It's been
Freddie.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen you, Mighty Mac.
It's no problem.
Ugh. Well, we're glad you could join us.
Yeah, I've been excited to join you guys too.
And yeah,
I've been more excited than you. No, you haven't. Yes, I have.
By the way, Mighty Mac, there's a question for you. It's from Dylan Vo. To Mighty Mac, do you two remember the time when you two argue?
Oh yes, we're like brothers. We argue all the time. I mean, in fact, when we first arrived on Sodor, we didn't go 2 minutes without arguing.
Oh my!
I mean, like that reminds me of Bill and Ben and Donald and Douglas.
Well, it was pretty much Mighty's fault. Mac.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, that reminds me, everyone. So sorry, but it seems I'm being called to take a passenger train now. Fred will stay here. All right, I guess I'll entertain y'all. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Duke.
All right.
Bye, Duke. Bye.
Yes. Goodbye.
So long, Duke.
Bye, Duke.
Now he's gone. So that leaves me. So, are there any more questions for us?
Let's see. Oh, I have one. Oh wait. Oh yes. From Little Train Master to me and Mac, or me and Mighty. I'm sorry, I keep getting our names mixed up sometimes. Little Train Master, Mighty Mac. Remember that rock slide you two caused on your first day? Well, I told you before, that was Mighty's fault. No, it wasn't, it was yours.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Fight.
What rock slide are you even talking about?
We were taking vacationers to a campground just on the top of the mountain.
Oh.
And we kind of, you see, we got into an argument trying to find the way there.
Oh dear.
It was Mac's fault. He backed the coach into the rock formation.
Huh.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Must you two argue?
Yes.
You know, Rheneas,
on, like-
we should find a question for you.
Oh wait, what?
Could you find a question for me as well? I haven't had one for a while.
I haven't
I haven't had one either.
Well, let's see.
I see a few questions for Bertram, but
Yes, I saw.
Really?
I see one now.
He's still.
It's from Railwolf 930. He says, Bertram, what Shakespearean work caused you to like that genre of writing so much?
Well, that's
Like what inspired you, he's saying in terms.
well, that's an interesting question. I was fond of Shakespeare when my driver bought me books. I read me his stories, and then I even loved it. I even read one for myself. I even asked him to hold the books in front of my faces so that way I can read. And then I'll memorize every poem and soliloquies he read.
Oh, I see.
huh?
Oh, dear.
That's interesting.
Wait a minute. Wait, hey, where did you come from? What the?
Wait, huh?
What's wrong, Freddie?
Guys, there's a deer in my cab.
Oh, where did that come from?
Look, take a look.
I see him peeking out your cab window.
Oh,
Ain't he a good guy?
it's a little
Wait a
youngin'.
minute.
It's a youngin'.
Yeah. Now I know how Luke feels.
Yeah, it's a small one.
Don't make any noises. We don't want to startle it.
All right.
Of course.
That goes for you, Mac. You too, Mighty.
Oh, shush. Don't startle the little thing.
Yeah. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Shh.
Oh, yes, it's asleep now. Oh,
What's that noise?
someone's music is playing.
Turn your phone off. Turn your phone off. Oh dear. One second.
Guys. Almighty Mac, you scared the deer off. It's gone.
Oh, no.
Well, there you go.
Oh, well.
Oh, I like the deer.
Hey, gentlemen.
What in the world?
Who is that
Yes, you-
engine? That's just... Who is that?
I don't know.
That yellow engine with that lamp. Who is that?
Wait a minute.
Never
Wait a minute.
seen him before.
Wait a minute.
I might
I've heard
have
of
an
this.
idea.
Is that Smudger? No, wait, is that Proteus?
Hello there.
Who,
Who's
Proteus?
Smudger?
Oh, he's speaking, he's speaking.
Who are you?
I'm the guardian of the railway. I might be a myth, I'm a lead, but I'm a myth. And once crossed the bridge and took a tumble down into the ocean river. Lamp shone brightly. If you can find my lamp, there'll be some signals. 3 signals. 1, a gust of wind. 2, a creaking door. 3, turning on and off. On and off. I see everything. I don't think I can't, because I can. Find my rails. And if you can hear my call, oh, you will.
Why was Bertrand speaking in tongues?
He just vanished.
Guys, I know that was Proteus.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't hear a word of what he just said because the wind was blowing so loud that I could barely make out what he was saying.
He's
Sorry,
a magic engine, Fred.
That was my. I'm afraid that might have been my fault. I was venting a bit of steam.
Oh, oh my.
That's okay, but that was Proteus.
My
I've heard
goodness.
stories about him.
Oh, okay.
Oh my. Wait till Peter Sam hears this.
Oh yes. Pro and Handel and Duke and Skarloey. Oh my, I wish they have seen this.
Seen what?
Oh.
What? Oh my!
What the?
Is that Ivo Hugh?
What
Yes.
the?
Maybe.
I am Ivo Hugh.
Oh, well, hello there. Ain't this the coincidence? There's another.
Mac, what's this? Hey, Ivo Hugh, do you even know where you are?
No, I do not know where I am. What? What's so funny?
Nothing.
Were you teasing him or something?
No, of course.
Huh.
Hey, everybody.
What?
I'm getting pretty tired now, so I think I'm going to go now and have a little sleep.
Oh, that's quite all right, Freddie.
Oh,
Go ahead and rest yourself.
But before I go, I would like to say it was great. It was great to see you all.
Yeah,
it was great to see you
It was a pleasure to meet you, Freddie.
The feeling's mutual.
Good luck, Freddie.
And before I go, welcome to the railway, Susan.
Thank
I know you'll
you,
do well.
Freddie.
I know you'll do well.
Yes, I'm sure
But-
I'll get along.
But well, I had a great time in this stream, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of it. And
I'll be right back
goodbye.
if you can find something. Well, my driver needs to find something.
See
All
you,
right,
Rheneas. See, bye-bye, everybody out there in
Wait, don't you want to
YouTube
say
world.
anything to Ivo Hugh?
Yeah, who are you exactly?
All right, so one last time. I'm Fearless Freddie. I'm the fastest engine in the hills.
And he was also the Minnesota Railway's number 7. That's why there's another number 7 engine here.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to go.
She's on a.
Oh, I
Oh.
understand, Mighty Mac.
Oh, bye. Goodbye, Mighty Mac.
Yes, goodbye. In fact, I think maybe now's a good time we should wrap up this stream, as they call it. Because I think it's a good time. It's getting pretty late here. We are all pretty tired. Maybe.
I'm a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm pretty winded down from my trip and back again, and, well, what happened here.
And
Yes, Mighty Mac has gone now.
And it is starting to get dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Let's say goodbye right now.
So
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good one, everyone.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Yes. Goodbye, and thank you.
Everyone heard your
Thank you
whistle,
for joining.
Rheneas.
Oh, he's puffing away.
Rheneas
That's
is
what
gone.
he's puffing away. That's
Have
why.
a good one.
Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Yes.
everyone.
Well, Freddie's now asleep, so I guess it's time to wrap things up now. Well, let's say our final goodbyes, Fred and Ivo Hugh.
All right.
Well, goodbye, everybody. It was nice to chat and get to know you all. Hopefully, we'll maybe do another one out here on the Skarloey Railway, and I'm sure I'll enjoy my time here. But until then, thank you all so much for joining. All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Yes. Goodbye.